Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. I hope you guys are excited. We're gonna make a little Sammy Jr. Now I did make one today. He's a little bit bigger because I'm still learning to adjust the measurements and stuff like that, you know, because I mean, I haven't done much paper mache, especially creating creatures and stuff like that. So that is what we're gonna do. Paper mache primitive mouse. Now this is little Sammy. You guys have seen him. And what I did is after I paper mached him, I used spun cotton. So he's loaded with spun cotton, and then it was so much better. Once he was all with the spun cotton, you can see how cute he looks. Hi Kim, hey Joyce, see how cute he is? And when you do the spun cotton, he just looks so, hey Missy, he looks so much better. Now they're all gonna be different sizes and shapes, you know, because I'm not that good. How are you doing, Missy? So the next one will be different, and the next one will be different. Now I'm still trying to master my Jack in the Box because I have steampunk on Saturday. You guys will have to join me. Hey Louise, hey Judy, I'm sorry. So that's what he is once he's paper mached and thoroughly dried, I took spun cotton around him. Hey Bonnie, how are you? And it just really makes a difference on how the mouse looks. And I think he turned out pretty cute for my very first, or well, even my second creation of critters. Okay, so let's get started. So you're gonna need, my cat's being psycho in here, my room's a mess. You're gonna need I think this is a 2.5 inch. Hi Susan, how are you? This is about a 2-inch egg, a 2.5-inch egg, but it's the hard egg. It's not a foam egg. You could do a foam egg. Hey Bonnie, you could do a foam egg if you want. And this is a little guy because I supposedly ordered the wrong stuff and they wouldn't take it back. Hey Teresa. Yes, spun cotton is, I'll show you. And this is only about a 1.5 inch or 2, what does it say on the package? Or it says, hold on, I'm blind. It said it on it, 4 centimeters. Hey, Dawn. I'm glad you're here, sweetie. And hey, everybody. Okay, so you'll have this. And I've measured out everything. Hey, Danette. Hey, Sharon. I measured everything out for wiring. Now, I use this inexpensive wire. The higher the number, the thinner the wire, I believe it is. And I believe this is like 24 or something. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Karen. And then you have his tail, which is the smaller number, maybe an 18 gauge, because you want this one to be able to be his tail, and it needs to be sturdy. So, first things first, we got to do, and I got to show you my bunny I started making. Hey, Rhonda. So, first things first, this is a hard plastic egg. If you can find styrofoam, that works well. But this works real well too. Hey Gloria, how are you? So I'm just gonna stick my glue gun in here. Just till it goes through. And then we'll stick a stick in there or a pin in there or something. Because we want to make a hole. Then you're gonna figure out where his little legs are gonna go. So I'm gonna put just his little legs out front. Hey Wanda, how are you? Hi, is it Labiza? And I'm gonna put his little legs out front. Do the same thing. Now his arms will be different. Now this is my version of, it's probably not correct. Hey Becky, how are you? It's probably not correct way to do it, but this is the way Donna does it. So he's got little tootsies and he's got his head, okay? Hopefully I put them in the right spot. Yes, that's good enough. It doesn't matter which way or form. Now you're going to take this stick, wherever that went, and you're going to put a stick down in the center here. So is everybody doing real well? I am. I'm doing actually exceptionally well for a change. Okay. So I'm going to try to find it so I can get it stuck down there, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. Don't worry about how much glue. Hey, sweet Julie. Hey, Dawn. Don't worry about making globs and stuff, because when you're At the stage of doing the spun cotton, it looks so much better. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Rosanna. How are you? Okay, so now we want to take this to this, okay? But we got to cut some of this off. Like I said, I save all my sticks, guys. I don't care where it comes from. I save all my sticks. So I want the head to be at the back, okay? That's where the head's got to be, in the back. So don't put it way out here or way over this way. You want it so his face is sticking out. Hi, Ginger Creations. What's your first name again? And I'm sure I remember it. I just made the lettuce and carrots, but the lettuce turned out dark. Hey, Sheila. Just keep giving it a shot. Now you just got to make sure I got his feet in the right position, because sometimes I slack off. Okay, so you got the concept. Oh, you were out of town, lucky dog. Hey, Angie. Hey, Deborah. How are you? Okay, so you see where we're going with this. Okay, so now I'm going to put that down. So now I have measurements, and I can give you the measurements for everything. But like I said, each mouse doesn't have to be exactly the same, and each mouse is not going to turn out exactly the same. Let me tell you that. I still can't master my bunny I did, my Jack-in-a-Box. Hey, Marcy. How are you? Marcy? Crafty Heifer. It's Margie, right? God, I'm starting to wonder about myself. So this is the feet. The feet are usually, it doesn't matter. Your feet can be anything. Hi, Diane from Mississippi. Welcome. About 3.5 inches, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get his feet together. Now, there's no rhyme or reason. You do you. You want his feet to be gigantor? You do that, Margie. You know, I think you should see me trying to talk to my daughter today on the phone. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so special. Okay, so we got his little feet, okay? Ginger, it is Ginger, okay. Ginger and Marianne, no, just kidding. Hey, Lena, how are you? Hey, Mary. So, basically, oh, no, that isn't what I was going to do. Oh, no, ignore that. This is what I did, and I liked it better. So what I decided to do, I took the wire between his feet like this. My kids laugh at me too. I can't even say their names right anymore. Isn't it sad? So just put his legs through like this. I forgot, that's what I did today. And then you're just gonna take and figure out how big of a foot you want. Now, it doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be little, just enough to give him a foot. So let's see. This was the original. Now they don't need to be very big feet, okay? So now we have this, okay? Let me just take this and I'll make it just a tiny little bigger and just twist it, okay? Stick it back in that hole. Now remember, their feet are not that big. Hey, Diane, how are you? Hey, Laura, how are you, sweetie? Okay, so don't worry, because as you're building the paper mache on this, the foot and everything's gonna get much larger, okay? So now we're gonna take this one, and again, don't worry about your feet. Just get them whatever way you want them. Big, little, it don't matter. There's no rhyme, no reason, because you're gonna shape this. You're gonna shape this thing out yourself. This is just, what do you call it? A platform. Hang on. You know me with little stuff. Hey, Linda, how are you? Okay, so you see his little tootsies, okay? Now, this is just a form. You have to have a form if you're gonna do this. I'm learning as I go. So that's his little legs, but you gotta remember, he's gonna be different because once we start to build on him, he actually will sit on his bottom. Hey, Danita, hey, Gloria. Hey, Coastal Style, what's your first name? Okay, so now we got his ears. Ears, Nestor. Okay, now mice have small ears. So we're just gonna, now, like I said, I run by the seat of my pants. I do not have anything or anyone showing me how to do this. This is Donna's way of doing it. Hey, sweet Debbie, my sister. Okay, that's good now. Actually, I'm gonna make that one a little bit bigger. So this is that real super thin wire. Let's make them exactly the same. I have to show you my bunny. Hold on. He's not done. He's gonna be a freestanding little bunny. Am I terrible? Tani, hi Tani. So this is gonna be my freestanding bunny. Does he look like a bunny? Now he's very wet. When you work with paper mache, yes, you can use clay. I've never used clay before, and he's been out in the sun all day. But I'll glue some areas because he's starting to separate. Mind you, what I did with him differently. He's got a tube in the side of him. He has got half of a styrofoam ball as a belly. And then what you do is you're layering, and I did paper towel on him. So he's wrapped in paper towel all over the place. So then once he's wrapped, I went ahead and put Mod Podge over him, and then put the paper mache over it. Now, very wet, very moist. I can feel them. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Carlene. Oh, thank you, Carlene. So an air dry clay, I don't know. I have problems with air dry clay only because it expands. So when you're making something, it expands. So as I'm spitting all over myself, so you just have to play with it. You do you. I did think about clay today. I just did not buy any clay, which I need to buy some clay. So I'm going to try to make them similar. My other one didn't have the same ones, but it's okay. They don't have to be perfect. I mean, you're going to be putting, like I said, you're going to be putting cotton batting. Now, this is a 2-part series, guys. This is not all going to be done in one day. The problem is these, the amount of time it takes to dry. Okay, here's my mouse I made today. Okay, this is the finished product you're gonna have tonight. Then these babies are gonna sit for a couple days. And you're gonna see where they may crack, because mind you, I'd use the paper on these. So I'm gonna glue them. But it doesn't matter, you'll see I've glued them in spots, but that's not the important part. Is once you're done getting him made, it's the cotton, spun cotton that makes him look cool. So now let's figure out where his ears are gonna go. I know you can have them a little wider, a little smaller. Just do you, okay? I'm not perfect. Again, oh, that's right. We don't have to worry about that. We're gonna stick his ears in. I forgot. Okay, so now you see he's starting to look like a mouse. Okay, glue it. Glue everything. Don't worry about how much glue you put. All this is going to disappear when the spun cotton's there. Okay, so now you see that, right? Now, we're going to do the tail. Now, the tail is done with, and I believe this is 24 gauge. It's heavy duty stuff. Make it as tall or as short as you want it. Now I'm going to make this one just a little taddy wee bigger. I kind of like a bigger curl. Okay. And all that wire I buy on Etsy only. And I do have the link. Now you are going to put this tail in as behind him. So his tail's going to go there. Okay. Don't worry about all the holes and stuff. This baby will come together for you. Okay, so now you got to hold him and glue. Just glue for a little bit. Okay, so that's all the simple pieces. You need to make the body first. You need to have something for the paper mache to adhere. Just give it a minute here. But you can see where it's starting to look like a mouse. I didn't lose any fingernails yet, fingerprints yet. Okay, so now his tail will turn for a while because his tail's gonna turn for a while. Actually, I could probably tape his tail. Let me tape his tail. Now this is not gonna hurt keeping that on him either. Looks like he's wearing a diaper. Okay, so now let's get to the important part. The paper mache this is what I buy, and it's Hobby Lobby. Now, if they tell you they don't have it, they're lying. It's there. It's, I believe, by the candle section. Hey, Patty, how are you? Hey, Brenda Owens. Okay, so this is a big bag. It'll take you quite a bit of time before you go through it. I have a hair or something from that breeze blowing in my ear. So put it in a container. This works out to be pretty much enough for the bunny as well as another one of these for the mouse. So what I do, mind you, there's a lot of stuff that's going to come up paper. So you're going to put quite a bit in here. And remember, it's going to start to dust up. Okay? So don't stick your face in there. I don't care if they say it's paper or not. I don't trust that it's paper or not. Now, you don't want it soggy. It tells you exactly the measurements, but I don't do measurements. I do my own thing. Hey, Virginia, how are you? Hey, Diane. So let's keep going. Now, you don't want it dry. You don't want it saturated. You want it to the point where you've got moisture on it. Because if it's too wet, it takes forever to dry. Okay, so you got a nice glob. And it's not super wet, okay? So we got it all in there. Let's get it, make sure. And you can always make more. So let me wipe my hands. Now, the fun part begins. Now, you just got to figure out where you want to start first. We'll start at oh, no, we aren't ready yet. Duh. And you dry your hands. Now, you got to take your tape. Tape these up. You want the ears taped. You want the feet taped. And all you're doing is you're going to tape so you completely cover that. Because that is going to be your form for you to adhere to. I have a little scissors here somewhere. If I'd only put things back where they belong. Okay. So just figure out where they are and push it in. So now you have a surface in which for it to hold. Sue, we're just starting. And it's a no-brainer. It's just starting, girl. Hey, Denise. And you can do that too. But this stuff is not that expensive, so it's kind of like I just use it. I mean, I think I paid maybe $7 for this whole thing, and I don't have to work at it. If I don't have to work at it, it's a good thing. Okay, so keep going in there and just go around. Now, if you got a better way of doing it, you know, that's your thing. This is just how I taught myself how to do it. Okay. And just keep your form. You want to keep that form. So just turn it so it's all within the form of the wire. And if there's so many big pieces, cut them off. And you're going to form him more when you put the stuff on him. Now, we got to do his feet real quickly. I knew I'd forget something. Let's do his feet. Same thing. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be around his feet. This is just so you have something to work on. You can continue to make his feet even bigger than this if you want. Oh, it can be messy, Denise. Especially with the big bunny I did today. Because I did him a different way. I tried something new on the big bunny. I did a different thing on him. He's a little bit more different. But you can do clay. You know, it's kind of like, this is just something I've picked up and I really like. And after you're done making the spun cotton and painting him, he looks pretty doggone good for a primitive little mouse. He's got a cute little face. So let's get started. We're going to start at the top. Now you don't need a lot. Try to stick with a little, okay? Now, I try to squeeze it and put it around. Form his ear. Don't put too much on. The more you put on, the more he is going to take to dry. So you're going to flatten him out and fit him around the ears. Now, you can put glue in here too if you want. Now, you don't have to. And you don't have to be perfect because the spun cotton is going to take care of that. Hey, sweet Cindy. Hey, Patty. Isn't he cute? Okay. So don't worry about being perfect. You don't have to be perfect with him because the spun cotton is going to take care of the finishing touches. This is just giving you the bones of it. Because without that covered ears, it'd be very hard to work with, okay? So you're just filling in his ears. Doesn't have to be 100%. You just need enough to cover it. And then, like I said, I squeeze it, take some of that excess out. Now, clay and this are two different breed of animals, that's for sure. But it's what you want to work with. Now, this is where when you squeeze, you can get rid of excess. Don't worry if the blue tape shows, because it's okay. The tape can show. Just make sure you're getting your mouse to look like a mouse ear. If you get more, take it off. The spun cotton's going to take care of all of that. We just want a filler, and that's all it is a filler. Should have told you all what the supplies were, and you guys could do them with me. Okay, now they do change a little bit, so you just gotta go with the flow. Figure out how a mouse looks, and then just start putting it on. It is very messy, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. This is where you start to get creative on his face. Figure out where his beaner goes, where his beak goes, where his nose goes. And you can start to see the mouse take place. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Diane and Jackie. So you can see his little beaner. Okay. Take your time. Don't overdo it. This is something you cannot rush. Now, I tempted, when I did my first Sammy, the first one, I didn't know what I was doing. I thought, I'm not going to waste the stuff. I want to make something with it. So I went ahead and took the extra and made Sammy. And I think it turned out pretty good. So just keep placing more and more. Just a little at a time though, guys. It's messy if you don't. And you have a habit to touch things. I do. I've always had a habit of touching something and messing something up, but it's okay. Now you can make his face bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do. Just get him like he's supposed to be, like a rat or a mouse or whatever you want to call him. Okay, so keep going. And this is pretty much it. This will take, if you have sun outside, a nice 75, 80 degree day, he will be done for you by the end of the evening. But you don't want to put the spun cotton on him while he's wet. We don't want it rotting. That's the only thing that's different. Because even clay takes forever. Hey, Lori, how are you? So just keep playing, little at a time. Now the tail, we don't do anything with the tail. The tail will just get wrapped in spun cotton. Okay? And then when I want to first make sure this bunny, hey, Maria, is going to turn out okay. If he turns out okay, I'll show you how to make the bunny. That was a job. Thank you. Is it Labiza? Is that your first name, Labiza? Okay, I'm going to bend his little tail out. I need to get him fattened up a little bit. It takes a little bit to do this, but you know what? It's well worth it in the end if you like mice. Now, I can picture a Christmas mouse now. So I'll be making for Christmas some Christmas mice. So just be careful holding them. It's easy to push on something. I was hoping my mouse was going to be done so I could go ahead and show you the whole entire thing. But I'll see how, maybe I can dry him a little bit more and maybe he'll be okay. We'll try it. I just don't like him to be too wet because this one is saturated. You can just feel the moisture on here. But once the sun hits it, it's awesome. And if you've never tried it, go for it. Now, I will start to try with clay too. I do want to do some things with clay. Now, like I said, don't worry about being perfect because all this is going to get covered with spun cotton. Oh, really? Well, unlike everybody else, you all probably got good hands. I don't have good hands. Still keep waiting for them to show up on Amazon, and I still don't get them. Must be on a back order. I sure could use some new ones. And like I said, squeeze them out. The one I did prior to this, I did a little bit. He's too fat. He's a fatty, but he's okay. And this is all this is just to give it a base. Just keep smooth his face out more than anything because he needs a smooth face. Now you could do the same thing in clay. I'm not very familiar with clay. Hey, sweet Judy, how are you? I'm not very familiar with clay yet. I mean, only other than foam clay. But I really like how pliable everything is. You don't have to be perfect. Now that I figured out I could use spun cotton, and I'll show you the spun cotton. You could buy that on Amazon. Just make sure his face is smooth. Okay, and we'll adjust his face a little bit more too. Just smooth them out as you go. So you're going to start to see the little mouse, okay? Oh yeah, you can watch it anytime. It's not hard. It's just showing you basically how to set up the arms. Now we got to do the arms yet. That's what I forgot. It was his arms. Dagnabbit, I forgot his arms. Okay, let's set them down for a second. And what I like about the wire, gives you some, he's not perfect. He's still round. He's still got a round butt because of he's a ball. Okay, so now let's do this. I forgot his arms. Slacking my job duties, guys. I'll tell you what. His arms don't need to be very big, just so you know. Just make them small arms. Because they don't have very big arms. Or at least mine doesn't. Okay. I always forget something. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm not a pro at this. This is just, I go as I learn. I try to make it easy for you guys. If I can figure it out, then you guys can. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Ravina. How are you? Hey, Charlotte. Welcome, Charlotte. This is the first time here. We appreciate you being here. Now we got to put tape on him. Hang on. I got to hang him again. This helps. With his tail being on a hook, it helps. Okay, so let's get his hands. Like I said, this is only for stability, to show you where everything is so you have something to adhere to. Nothing more. Because otherwise it'd be very hard to adhere something to wire. Okay. Do the best you can. Okay. So I did not put holes in here, and I don't usually do that. So I'm just going to stick where I want his arm to go. And actually what I want to do, I'm going to stick some glue on here. I'm just going to stick it there. Just going to stick it right there. I'm going to take a little of this over the top. He's a mouse. He doesn't have to have much. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the other arm in there. Just find out where it goes. I always forget something. I don't know why. I mean, once I've done these more than one time, it'll be fun. And just stick it on there. And just make sure you're pressing, because you want this stuff to move. You don't want big pieces everywhere. We'll finish that up in a second. As you can see, I mean, he's starting to look like a mouse. But you got to do, you can do your own thing. So don't let me say you got to do something my way. You don't. Just remember to push this through. Otherwise, it will take you an act of Congress just to get this thing to dry. It does not take very long, believe me. It doesn't take very long to do it. It just, my bunny took me forever because I had to figure that one out. And I'll show you the picture I was trying to achieve, which I don't, like I said, I'm learning. Now, I want to make his base a little flatter because he's got a stand. Okay. Just keep rubbing him down. Okay. Now, we want him to stand. Okay. Hang on. I don't know what it is, but when nighttime comes, I feel like I'm gagging, like my throat's dry or my something. I don't know, and it's driving me nuts. I'm tired of taking sinus stuff 24/7 around this house. It was ever since, I'm gonna blame it on my sister being sick up north when we came up there, right, Debbie? Like I said, this will take a full day. Now, tomorrow there's no sun, I guess, because I guess we're back to storms again. So you can see we're going to just make his little arm just like that. Don't worry about perfection. We'll adjust him. Just take a little at a time. We have a black catty cat that I've been feeding. Kurt's like, no more cats in the house. Hey, Susan Hora, how are you? I'm going to say maybe $7, $8. It's not that expensive. Not that expensive at all. Try to get his arms in there and get him there. Now his arms can be as wide, skinny, whatever. It doesn't matter. He will turn out just cute. It just takes a lot for you to hold it all. Now this is something fun the kids could do too. You could have a field day with them. It's not that messy. It's just, I think for the kids it'd be fun for them to, create something like a critter or something. Give them a basic pattern and say do this, this, and this with it. I love seeing the kids when they're making stuff and creating. Now my granddaughter's very creative. She's very artsy. Me, I'm okay. I'm the run-of-the-mill kind. Not a problem, Cindy. Don't worry about it. I'm going to hope and pray my mouse is just about dry, the one I made today. Now, he looks different because there's not much I can do about it. Okay. So, now, there he is. He's going to sit for a whole day and dry and dry and dry and dry. So, remember, just signing on what is the molding material. This is paper mache. So you can see him. Okay. So now he's going to sit because he's done. Okay, let me check on him. Let's check on Luther and see if Luther is done. Okay. Okay. So this is Luther. I did him today. He's not too bad. I'm going to try to dry him a little bit. Maybe we can go ahead and just run him by and get him dried up. So we can show you the whole process. Thank you, Shelly. Appreciate it. He's almost 100% dry. His belly's pretty fat. Thank you. Is it Labisa? I think it's Labisa. I hope so. I hope I'm not screwing that up. I try not to. So if you get any cracks or anything, don't worry about it. Glue it. Hey, sweet Ruben. Hey, Barbara. Aw, thank you, Barbara. Just trying to make sure the majority of his body is dry. I think it's pretty good. Okay, we'll use him. Okay, now, the excess of this, you don't have to throw it away. I'm going to take the old bag and put it in the old bag for right now. Because you can still use this stuff. They say you can put this stuff in the refrigerator and use it when you need it next. So I'm just going to put it off to the side. Just for right now. I'll deal with him later. Okay. So let's move this out of the way. Now, let me get the spun cotton. Oh, you did? Did you like all your goodies? Okay, now I gotta go to my crafting kitchen Christmas stuff. This is spun cotton. You can buy this on Amazon. And it comes just like this. So what you're gonna do, let me clean this up. I don't really need all this stuff, and I'm messing with the cotton, so I don't want to really make it a mess. Now I got to remember how I painted them too, but I think I figured it out. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. So we're gonna take glue. Okay, sorry Luther, you're gonna sit there. We're gonna take glue and water. Now you can do cornstarch too. You always have such. Oh, thank you, Carlene. I appreciate it. Well, I try to make it easy. I mean, I'm learning. I'm doing it on my own. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Now, just put your glue in. You don't want it saturated. You want just, hang on. I actually need a nice little brush. Okay. So you want your, mix it really, really well. Almost like milk. You want it just like milk. Very watery. Oh, thank you, Wanda. You're so sweet. Hey, sweet stuff. Okay, so now you take your cotton. Now, this is not something you rush either. You need to spread your cotton. Now, I don't do what people do because Donna's got to do it her way because I ain't got time for all that stuff. Everything I do has to have a speed to it. Oh, yes, Barbara, I sure will. So get your pieces kind of like this, because what's going to happen, your hands are going to start to get sticky. So you want to get your pieces, spread them apart. It's a lot of wrapping, not the music kind. Just spread them out. It's easier to do this and have them sitting here than it is for you to do this when your hands are full of glue. And you know me, I'm messy. So just keep spreading it and spreading it and spreading it. Okay, it's just, it's all gonna wrap. Like, you would never know he is cotton. He took a shower. You would never know he was cotton. Poor dude, almost drowned him. Okay, let's get a few more pieces because it's going to take a little bit, but you want it as little as possible, but you want to spread these babies out. And my suggestions when you're done, after it's been 100% dry, spray it with polyurethane or spray it with Mod Podge sealer. So just keep going. You need just get a few more. I mean, I'll end up sticky anyway. Oh, that'll be fun, Ruben. Okay, so we'll do more. We'll get more. Okay, so then the first thing you got to do is pick wherever you're going to go. I'm going to do the ear area. We're going to start from top. Just get a nice amount on there. Don't overdo it though. And you're just basically going to take your cotton, wet your brush a little, and then just start working your cotton. Don't worry about perfection because it's all going to look fine. So now it starts to take over and it makes the ear start to look like a nice ear versus it being a crusty, bumpy one, okay? Now you're going to keep going with this. There's a lot to go on this. So I'm going to do the other ear. Get some more on here. Take your time. Keep adding. Like I said, I don't do a lot with the spun cotton, but when I started to do this for my mouse, oh my goodness, I loved it. It made the mouse look so much better. And don't worry about it. You got to cover this whole entire thing. Try not to use too much, but then it gets all caught up on my hands. And then use your brush little at a time. And bend it, and then it starts to look really pretty. And we got this little spot here. Oh, see what I'm saying? It's the way air is blowing on it. You don't need to be perfect. Just make sure you put enough on, but little at a time. Don't overdo it. Okay. See how cute his little ears are now? You no longer have that, this bumpy stuff. Yes, spun cotton online. Okay. And this is really gonna adhere to him. And once you're done playing with this stuff, you'll see. I mean, it'll come to you. You just gotta work with it. I'm learning as I go. Now, I probably am not doing it the way the professionals do it. Donna's world, Donna does what Donna does. Because, you know, it's just how I roll. Okay. I could picture a mummy one. Oh my goodness. I could picture a mummy mouse. Guys, a mummy mouse. Dude, that's cool. A mummy mouse. I'm already thinking Halloween, guys. Sorry. I'm an overachiever when it comes to the holidays. Okay, just keep going. Now, just make sure you're covering all the areas. You don't want any of that paper mache to show. Okay. And the stuff kind of like melts in. But you want to make sure his face is starting to look smooth. Like he just had a first shave. Okay. Now, for me, it's not that easy doing all the stuff because it's really hard on the hands. But it's fun. I have learned so much using this and using the paper mache and everything else. Like I said, you'll figure it out. No two people are perfect. I gotta fix that. His little nosy. I feel like I got a hairball up my nose now. Okay. So I'm gonna put that across because I want this to be smoother than it is. And I've seen them, how they make the spun cotton people in it, like felting, not felting, knitting. Is it felting? Hey Kim, how are you? Uh-oh, prayers, who's prayers for? I missed something, I'm sorry. Okay, so you can start to see he's got a cute little face. And we'll dry his little mug. Just make sure you get everything though, because you don't want any of the ugly showing. It's so dark in here. What am I missing? It's like I feel like I need more light in here. I cannot wait. Well, the money came in, so now we can start getting my room done up in the attic. I'm so excited. I won't have to worry about being in the house, getting my house all messy. I'll be upstairs and I'll have bright lights. Hey, sweet Jen. Sorry to hear about your little puppy. It breaks my heart. And that's the hardest thing with all of us is when we lose those animals. I mean, it's sad to lose a person too. I mean, it's, and that's why we said we weren't going to have any more animals. And what do we end up doing? The cat decides to show up at my doorstep, and next thing you know, we got a cat again. But it's okay. I love Bhutan. He's a sweetheart. Could be a pain. He acts like he's starving to death 24/7 though. Okay, hang on. This stuff gets everywhere. So take your time. It is a lot of back and forth. Making sure you have enough juice on him. And just go back and forth because you want it to be nice and glued down. Sure his face is really smooth. Sometimes I'll get it where I don't like something, I'll have to pull that like little string. It's like it drives me crazy. You know, then I won't like something and then I gotta pull it off. I want his face to be as soft as possible. Again, sometimes these things get real globular. Just take your time. You just don't want to screw up his face. Again, just get in there and work it. As long as you've got one good layer, you're good to go. So he looks much, much better. Your dogs are drama queen. Aren't most dogs a drama queen? Make some more of these. Make sure you're spreading them pretty far apart. Okay, I'm gonna move that out of the way. This is, like I said, I was working on this stuff and it's like you've gotta, if you could see, I got little fuzzies everywhere. Just keep spreading. Like keep swimming, just keep swimming. Hi, Tracy. Oh yeah, what did she say? It's just Mod Podge and water. You can do cornstarch. There is a recipe out there, but they say you can use either or. So all you're doing is pulling it apart. You don't want straight lines. You want to try to pull it as much. Okay. Little at a time. It's not something you can really rush, otherwise it'll look horrible. Because instead of his lines being the way they're supposed to be, they'll be all over. You just keep layering it in there and layering it and layering and layering and layering. Like a mummy. That's gonna be so cute. I am making a mouse mummy. Not that I'm ready for Halloween, but I'll be there soon. About June, I'll start be ready for Halloween. I'm always ready for Halloween. Then I'm ready for Halloween to be over with because I have it up in my house for God knows how many months. Hey, Barbara. I don't know if there's anybody else out there like that, but that's me. Now, this stuff is fuzzy. But this will make it look so much nicer, and it takes away all the bumps that are in here. Now, I'm probably going to get somebody who's been on there a long time, and they're going to be like, what did you do? And I'll be like, wow, this is Donna's version. Now, did I do his bottom? Yeah, I did the whole entire thing. That's right. But make sure you're covering everything. He needs to be 100% covered. Listen to me acting like I know what I'm doing. And the reason for spreading it is just so it's not clumped in one spot. Because you don't want it clumpy. It doesn't help when you're fighting. Yes! I'm pumped up now on that for the Halloween, though. That is going to be so cool. My Halloween mouse. But seriously, it's something you want to just take your time with. You don't want to rush. Now, it does melt in really well, so don't worry too much about how much you've separated it, how much you did this. Just, it's all going to work. Keep pressing on it so you get it going. It's not always the easiest thing to hold on to, though. It would help if I could actually see what I'm doing. But this is gonna make that rabbit pop, you guys. You doing 3 things at one time? That's me. I'll find myself in doing laundry, then like, oh, I gotta go do this. And then next you know, I'm here. And then next you know, I'm there. And I'm like, oh, wait, the dishes aren't done. I gotta go back in there and get the dishes done. And then they'll be like, oh, wait a minute. I got the laundry going over there. I gotta go back over there. It's like you just run. You got like 6,000 different things going at one time. But it's okay. We got this. Try to hold them up a little. I'll try to do the back. Yeah. Now don't worry about he's still pretty wet. So this baby is gonna dry, 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 dry. He's not 100% dried yet. I'm gonna try to do that with the clay. I looked today, I was gonna buy some, and then I thought, you know what? I thought I had some. And then I realized when I got home, I don't have any. So now I have to go out and buy clay. I gotta run out tomorrow anyway. I know I have to do something, but I just can't remember what I have to get. Oh, I gotta get stuff for my, Saturday I'm doing my bunny, Jack, but he's gonna be steampunk. I think he's gonna be cool. I'm excited about the steampunk bunny. I got some cute fabric. So I'm excited about that. Does everybody like steampunk? I love steampunk. Now, we will do the table. We'll do the tail in a little bit here. Now, you're going to go a couple times over his body. Just, you want to make sure he's fully covered. He is a mouse. Some of them are hairy and some of them are not. So I'm just going to keep going. You go through quite a bit of this, guys. Oh, the steampunk will be cool. So you know my Jack in the Box. Basically similar to that, except it's full steampunk. So I got to figure out, I'm thinking of making him a monocle for his eye. I'm excited about that one. I love steampunk. I never thought I'd really be into it, but I made it my costume one year for Halloween in steampunk. And it was so cool. Never made that stuff. Never made it before, and all of a sudden it's like, that's one of my things I love to do, steampunk. And the cool thing is when you're done with this, after you dry it, that's when you start to paint it, and then it really comes alive. I just gotta, it's hard to see them. Okay, see, I missed a whole big spot right here. I'll show you some more of him. Hang on. Just this is where you start, everything gets sticky. Ooh, you could make an angel mouse. Ooh, that just gave me a thought there. Because he looked like he just had wings there for a second. So just keep moving the glue. Believe me, after he's been glued together, he is not coming undone. Okay, let me get his bum, get that part done. And I got his little leg here yet. It is messy, guys. Don't get me wrong, it is messy. Hey, Dorothy, how are you? See, it's a lot, but if you got patience for this, guys, this is fun. That bunny, actually, I think he's going to be cute. My struggle is going to be how to paint him. That is going to be my struggles, how to paint him. It's hard to see where I left off. Because, you know, I'm not a painter. And I see the way some of these people paint. I'm like, I couldn't even do a watercolor, let alone anything else. Yeah, I went to one of these painting parties in our town. The lady was not very good. I'm sorry. But for $67, it was not worth 4 little cards. And they weren't very instructive on what you're doing. And she's all over the place, and you don't know what you're doing. So it's kind of hard. It's like, you know, you're supposed to give them instruction on what they're doing, and nobody's giving us instruction, and we're all kind of you know, like, oh, is that a flower? Is that a flower? Not a problem, Shelly. So it's like, it's just was sad. It was a lot of money for the little bit of time and, you know, everything. So it's sad. And I'll dry her and see if we can get little Luther finished here, and then we'll try to dry him. It's just hard to hold these things is the problem. For me, it's hard to hold them. Okay. Just make sure you're putting enough of this on. Now, this takes a while because he's pretty wet inside. I just wish I had something better to hold him. I mean, I have a turntable, but even at a turntable, he needs, hang on, he needs something that he can not stick on. You guys liking it so far? Hi, Bernice. Did I just put stuff all over my face? Probably didn't. I probably got everything in my face, my ears. Okay. Now we're going to take his tail. Like I said, I'm not perfect at this, guys. No way how. So we're going to do the same thing. Take his tail. Start to take his, pull it apart. And then just start to wrap and twist. Wrap and twist it. The water, this is going to melt on it, and that's going to give you some more leverage to twist and twist and twist. I'm going to put a couple layers on here because we got to cover his tail really well. I'll wash my jeans later. Okay. Oh, that's a cute idea. I want to start making my bee again, my sock bee. Where is he? Oh, I'm gonna plan on making him. I did him about 2 years ago. We'll make. He's one of my nerdy bees. I made him 2 years ago. My creation. And I don't know how many of these I made. They're fun to make though. Fun to make. It's a lot of painting too, but you know, just you gotta have fun. Don't rush the process. That's the problem. People rush. Don't rush. Not sure what's wrong with this one little piece here, but it's driving me nuts. And the only thing is just try to make sure it's a little bit flat. Okay. Is that? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I pushed that in a little bit. Okay, let me see if I got enough on him. He really needs to have a second coat. I'm going to do his body with one more coat. He needs one more coat on him. He's not fully... his tail, they're all different. They're all different. Some are going to have long tails. Some will have short tails. Like his is a little longer. But they all can have their own little world. I just want to get his body just a little bit more in the middle here. That's where you take the time to go back and just make sure you got it all covered. I'm wondering if my cat saw that black cat outside. Like I said, everybody can do theirs. I think they're all good with whatever you can come up with. Okay. Now, I'm not perfect on this, guys, by no means. Okay, got a little spot on his end of his tail. Now, I didn't have to curly cue his tail and it'd be longer, but I think it's fine. Okay. So there he is. Hey, Deborah. Now, we're going to try to dry this. It takes a little bit of, there's a lot involved in it. It's not a simple 1, 2, 3 and you're done. Oh, thank you, sweet Bonnie. Hey, Sue. Bringle, how are you? This is going to take a little bit of time to dry. And then we'll paint him brick. I think my dryer wants to eat my hair. Hi, Christy. Thank you. I'm going to turn it up a little. We really want him to dry. But the cotton batting is so fun to make the beards for Santa. To make your beards for Santa, you know when I do the paper faces? Hang on. Like when I did these, I'll be doing more of these. Thank you. So we'll be doing more of these with the cotton. Now this is cotton batting, but it's not spun cotton. But his beard is spun cotton. Yeah, spun cotton. Yeah, Kim, am I following you? I have to go look. I have to get back out there and I'm trying to be really good and follow people and everything, and I gotta find everybody who does Telegram. I get people's Telegram. Hey Charlotte, I don't get any other notifications. And I noticed when sorry guys, I gotta heat it up, otherwise it's gonna take forever. Hey sweet Kim, hey Patty. That when I go to your page, even though I followed your page, it'll tell me I'm not following you. So I don't know what the deal is. It's getting annoying. This is very annoying. I mean, all these notifications I put on for everybody, you know, that I go and check out their page, they're not there. I shouldn't have to constantly follow somebody if I follow them already. It takes a little bit of time, sorry. Yeah, I do Telegram. Oh, tarnished butterfly. It's Tracy Vance, I'm sorry. It's Tracy. Hey, Joanne. Now, the nice thing about the spun cotton, it makes it rock hard. I still gotta glue his whiskers. I keep losing his whiskers. I'm so excited about the bunny now. Sorry, this is the part I hate. I'm sorry. I know nobody wants to sit there and listen to this. But if you want me to paint it, I got to get it dry. Christy, if you're not following, I have a Telegram post that you can sign up for. And you'll get a Telegram. Actually, I've got it set up on YouTube. I'm going to get started on YouTube. I've been twice on YouTube now. I'm going to figure out how to set up my stuff. You like him, Ruben? Thank you. Just if I can get him dry enough so I can paint him, he'll be fine. You just gotta be dry. Otherwise, you're just saturating and saturating and saturating, and then it takes forever and ever and ever and ever. I think he should be fine. I'll have to give him a name. Now, I did not do his tail because his tail will be done. So see how they all look different? Not two of them are ever going to be alike. I'm not that good, I guess. I would love it, but I'm excited about him. And see how he's kind of breaking apart? It's okay because once he's thoroughly 100% dry, throw glue in there. See, mind you, I did this one differently. He is done. Hey, sweet bae. Pub sister, there's paper underneath here. His ears are paper, his feet are paper, his body's paper. So instead of him being a styrofoam ball, he's almost 100% paper. So he's got a lot to dry now. I'll take him and probably sit with the dryer for a while until he's 100%. Once he's 100%, I can go in here and glue all these spots. Because remember, when you're doing this, you're never going to see any of that. Okay? Okay, so now he's about as good as this girl's going to get. So the next thing I did is I'm going to take my mineral. I'm going to take mineral, and I'm going to take my pink. We're going to do mineral first, and then we'll wax the Dickens. Well, the thing I've learned is when you're doing these, once you're done painting, dry it really good, Mod Podge over it. Thank you. Mod Podge over it, because when you Mod Podge, I'm going to just use the same thing. When you Mod Podge it, it seals it. So when you wax it, it's easier to smooth it on, so it's not thick in some spots. And I forgot to bring my water. I knew I'd forget something. I don't want to put it in my water there because that's my kitchen stuff. I want to keep my kitchen separate. Okay. Let me rinse this down a little bit more. I love this brush. It works really good. I gotta dry everything. Okay. Okay. I always gotta remember what I did because it's really sometimes hard for me to figure out what I did. Okay. So we're just putting mineral on them. Oh wait, no, that's what I did with him. Ah, the brain's thinking. Told you, I've only done them once. I mixed a little black with that. That's what I did. See? Just a tiny bit of black. Oh, truffle. Wrong one, Nana. Still learning my colors. Where'd my black go? Told you I'm a mess. I'm like an accident waiting to happen. Hang on. This is why I don't like painting. I was playing with my cat and he decided to nail me with his claw. Okay, I'm gonna put a little in here, just a little black. Okay, then I put some of this in there. I knew there was something I was doing. I did not want it to be super whatchamacallit, and I did throw a little water in there. Just a little. Because remember, this is spun cotton, and it's almost like you could watercolor these. Yeah, definitely my favorite, right? Okay. So when you do that and you make it thin, it's a lot easier for you to roll on. I knew there was something I wasn't doing. There's a little bit of paint on here. But that's okay. We'll go over it a second time. We got to dry it. I'm not the daintiest painter, crafter, nothing. But I try to make it easy for you all. So you guys have, if I can do it, you can do it. It takes a little bit to do these. But just have fun, and there's no right, no wrong way, no nothing. Just have fun. Oh, it don't look good. Well, you know what? Practice makes perfect. I'm still trying to figure out how to make Jack look like Jack, because my faces aren't turning out the same way as Jack. So, which is a bummer for me, because it's kind of like he's so cool, but I can't get him to 100%. Not the black. Yeah, I'm actually excited about getting up in the attic and not having to be down here in the house and mess this room up anymore. I got to clean my floors. I'm excited. They're going to come in. They're going to paint. Oh, they've got to remove all the, shave down the, we have that foam stuff. So we're going to shave all that down first. and then insulation, foam insulation. Then after we do that, then they're gonna drywall. I'm gonna have to go over that a second time because that's got light colors in it. And then they'll tape bed texture paint. And then we're gonna put a heating and a cooling system up there so that we can heat it and cool it. And then the nice thing is my mess stays upstairs. I don't have to keep shutting my room down. I don't have to have cinnamon in all my stuff. Now the nice thing is when you add the water, it's gonna spread lots easier and it'll look a little bit better than if you did globular paint. Well, that's my opinion, but hey, what do I know? Okay, now let's dry. I'm gonna dry it fast because it takes a while. But there's such a difference using that spun cotton, guys. Can't tell you enough, that spun cotton's cool. It was just off the whim. I thought, what the heck, I'm going to give it a shot. Hey, Bobby Joe, how are you? And now I got to make, I'm going to go over it a second time. Yes, wouldn't that be nice? Now I have to paint it a second time. Oh, thank you. Just get them nice and dry. And I'm sorry it's so loud, guys, but you just have to. And if I get paint on me, you just got to get them nice and dry. And he's going to have to sit for a little bit, and you know, I'll seal them up later, but I'm still going to put Mod Podge after I'm done with this. But we got to get them painted up really good. Yeah, I was coming up all these different things. I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this rabbit this lady made, and I've wanted it for years. I just never knew how to do anything. And so I thought today, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to see if I can create that rabbit. Now, of course, mine isn't as nice as hers, but, you know we'll learn. We will learn together. I'm not a good painter. I ain't got time for that. I'm a mess, but you know what? My stuff looks pretty good. And I'm going to probably be doing my auction next week. I got to move stuff because I got to make more stuff. And I'm going to start getting into more patriotic stuff now. Easter stuff, we're getting on the verge of that almost being done. I can't believe, where did this time go? My Lord. Sorry. Right now, we got to find out where they're gonna, we got it ready, so when he tells us when it's scheduled, once it's scheduled, it's just time, they'll tell us what it is. I don't know. I don't think so. Because if it was, it'd be a mess. Spun cotton's too... Well, no, I bet you it's cotton, not spun. Spun spreads apart. Oh, hey, sweet Darlene. Yeah, I do too. Oh, patriotic rat. Really get them dry, guys. Hey, Aletta. How are you, sweetie? Like I said, I'm learning as I go, just like you all will. You got to be creative somewhere along the way. See how much of a mess I am. I'm just like a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, not that it's going to matter. He's gray. I want to get some of that off when I touch him. Because I got to do the pink and that add-on and his belly. I got to get his belly done too. Sorry. Now, let's get this out of the way. We don't need this anymore. We're gonna do, did I do white? Yes, I did white on his belly. I'm gonna do his pink nose, white on his belly. Pink nose, white on belly. Pink nose and white on belly. Do his belly, no, I'm gonna do his nose first. Lord have mercy, where the string's coming from? Okay, so we're gonna do his little nose. I'm not a very steady painter. I've seen people paint and they just are still super steady, and I can't. I'm just not steady. And I have my reading glasses on, so it's supposed to bring me up closer, but I'm gonna tip his ears a little. Now, each one's going to look separately. Each one's going to look different. No two are going to be exactly alike. Okay, I've got to paint him a couple times because he's... I can't see. We'll adjust his face. Oh, thank you. Well, he's not done. He's got a little bit of ways to go too, but it takes time just to go through everything. Hey, sweet Keffany, how are you? I didn't see on there. It just takes a couple times to get the color right. Why is it they fray like that? One thing I wish I was better at is painting. It's so hard for me to hold anything steady. I know you guys are thinking, oh, that's awful dark. And it's a light ear. We're gonna adjust that one right there. We'll touch it up a little. But he's gotta get waxed. I'm gonna adjust his nose. His nose is too big. Adjust this, and I gotta, like I said, I'm learning as I go. Hey, Gloria, you like him? Hey, sweet Kimberly. You're at work? Somebody's got to work. You shall get the heck out of Dodge. I don't blame you, girl. I do not miss working at all. I'm so busy here half the time it isn't funny. I'm busier here, I think. Well, I'm always busy at work, too. Find a small brush. Sorry, I gotta fix his nose. His nose is too big. I can't see, guys. Seriously. My eyes are horrible. Hey, Stacy. Just want to get them in there enough, dark enough. Wondering if the cat sees the other cat out there. He's not here. I don't know where he's at. The cat always acts like he never gets food. I don't know if anybody else's cat's like that, but my God, I'll feed him, and then just a second later, he's at me like, feed me. I think his nose is too big. Maybe his nose isn't big and it's just me. Is his nose too big, or is it just me? Is his nose too big? Hey, Kim. Is his nose too big, or is it just me? I don't know. Okay, now I gotta do his white belly. His white. I just gotta do a little white. Oh, those are always the fun times, hanging out with the grandkids. saw a little video of Cooper when he was real little, and he always had like a little bit of a lisp, and when he was really little. Hi, Don J. Is that your first name, Don J? Thank you. And what was I doing? I'll go back to his nose. Oh, went into the wrong one. Pink. And he goes, Alaska, can you play Ice Age? It's one of my favorite videos of him. He was so cute. Alaska, play Ice Age. So cute. And he had these little blue glasses because he had, like my husband's got the same thing. It's that lazy eye thing. And he's just the cutest little bug. He's so dang smart. Kids are so smart nowadays. Thank you. Once he's all craft through chaos. What's your first name, sweetie? We got to get his eyeball on too. I think I made him too dark. I think he's too dark. Do you think he's too dark? Oh man, I think I made him too dark. I wasn't paying attention. See, he's supposed to look like that. Should I paint him? He's too dark. He needs to be a little lighter. He's too dark. Will you guys be mad at me if I repainted him? He's too dark. He's way too dark. He's way too dark for me. Sorry. I was looking at him. I don't remember him being that dark. Not that it's a problem. He's a winter mouse? You sure? He just looks really dark. You sure he's okay? Do you think he's too dark or no? Do you think he's too dark? What do you guys? Hey, Mel. Should I leave him as is or should I lighten him up? You think I should lighten him up or no? Hey, sweet Mel. You think he's okay? Okay. Then I'll leave him alone. I'll just deal with that one later. Okay. So now gotta dry him up. Sorry. So is he a special mouse? Hey, Gloria. Okay, now I gotta make his eyeballs. That's where I should have left some of the black out. I bought new black because this stuff is like old. Globular stuff, very globular. Yeah, we got a bunch of tiny little mice out in my garden. Is he looking okay? Yes, he's not done yet. No, he's not done yet. I gotta dry him really good, and then I Mod Podge him first, and then I wax him. He gets a full body wax. Hey, sweet Beth, how are you, sweetie? You are been cranking out the work, girlfriend. Hey, Lindsay. Thanks, Sheila. I don't know how you do it. The amount of work you've done, I've done less. I gotta just find energy, I guess. Thank you guys. I just gotta have energy to do stuff. I found that, I don't know if you guys follow Dr. Berg. Well, I decided to start taking the vitamin B12 complex or whatever to see if that'll help me at all. Maybe I just need and lacking in something. Thank you guys. Let me get his eyes. a new dryer so I can actually shut it off. Still not 100% dry, is he? Is he? Okay. Okay, now, the next thing I do, got a little spot here that he needs to be a little bit of paint here. I'll just rub that in there. How did I get stuff on there, pink on there? Or did I just mess that up? No, I didn't mess that up. That's okay. Okay. Why does he look messed up? Hang on, guys. I made a mess. Just gonna rub that black in there a little bit. Let me dry them again. You know, my hands touch everything and I make a mess. I don't mind the mice. I really don't. He's the big cheese. Yeah, he's a little off color now because of the... He was spotty on the side and I should have just left him alone. But no, I had to touch him. I ain't gonna worry about him. Let's not worry about him. Let's Mod Podge the dickens out of him. I'm gonna Mod Podge this baby. Just want him cleaned. Okay. Now we're gonna Mod Podge this baby. When you do this, this is gonna make it so much easier to wax than if you did it the other way. Get it in there and we're gonna dry it. We're gonna dry it because you want him to be super waxed. It's like he had his legs waxed. His body gonna be waxed. And this will give him a good seal. But I still would, if I were you, take and use the sealer on him. Actually, I'm going to do this first, and then I'll do his bum. Just want to make sure he's completely done up. Now, dry them. Now I'm gonna go hot on this thing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Grab the wrong brush. Take him. He's all paper mache, and the final thing is the spun cotton. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Joanne. Whose birthday is it? You gotta really dry him. I messed on him a little bit too. Don't worry about the little white spots of the glue because it will feel clear. It takes a while. dry them. Hey, Lourdes. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Diane. How you doing, Teresa? Gotta really dry them good. How you doing, Patty? Once I'm done waxing, I'll put his whiskers on. Sorry it's taking so long, guys. Not like Beth. Man, Beth is on all hours of the night. I don't know how she does that. Beth, I don't know how you do that with your crafting. I'd need a nap. Hang on, let me get these out of here because I keep touching the wrong stuff. Well, you know, Lord have mercy. If something didn't happen in my my room, I'm like an accident waiting to happen. You all know that by now, right? Yeah, you all know that. That's right. I want what I want is upstairs is because will have space. I'll actually have a working table. I'll have everything out of the way, not where everything is sitting here, and which will be better for me. A lot of naps. My girlfriend, I don't know how you do it. Sorry, I gotta get them dried. I probably should learn to move stuff out of my way. Move stuff out of my way and I probably wouldn't hurt things like I do. Move all this paint out of the way. I got black opened up over here waiting to be slammed up against the wall or something. Here, I'm moving all this out of the way. This thing is wet. Yeah, these are things you really need to do when you're not rushing. Okay, so he's there so far. He's not done yet, though. We got to wax him. I'm letting him cool off a second. Now, where's my wax? I'm trying to set up for my live for Saturday. So I have to stage everything. I need to stage stuff. Okay, I really prefer a towel. Give me 1 second, guys. I just need a washcloth. I'd rather do a washcloth. I should be doing what Beth does. Don't leave me! Right, Beth? No sink. No sink. I'm going to, though, put I do want to set up a system where I can put all my stuff into a bucket or something. And then when it's in a bucket, I can take the whole bucket downstairs. Because otherwise, it's going to be a mess. Oh, does it look okay? I'm still not 100% on what I'm doing, but hey, it's good enough. But I'm starting to think now, patriotic mouse, Halloween, Easter mouse. You can do a lot of stuff with this little guy. But this makes it so much easier, you guys, than doing the, over just the spun cotton. Try to get them nice and dark. Okay, so we got Sammy. Sammy's picking up stuff he shouldn't be. Okay, on there, Sammy. Let me get his mustache, his little things in there. Now, I haven't figured out a good way of doing this yet, so you all know me. My hands don't work, so it should be interesting. I lost one of those. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get it in there. He's still really wet. I think I might hold off on him till he cures. I'm gonna hold off on him till he cures. He's just not cured enough. Otherwise he keeps losing his whiskers. I think I like the lighter color. I don't know why. Because you can't, even though you've got him all messied up, he just doesn't look like he's messy. It's supposed to be dark, not so light. You know? So what do you think? And see, they'll never ever be exactly alike because I can't create that. There's just no way I can create that. And I think, though, I kind of wish I would have done just the lighter color. I don't know. But I guess you can do it any color you want. So then the next one I'll do... Well, Sammy's got issues. Just got to put Sammy just the right way and he'll stand when he wants to. Come on, dude. He's got issues. Sometimes you can get him to stand here. Just stand next to your brother. There. And then this one, we'll do him in a couple days. He's going to take some time because he's saturated. There ain't no way you could do anything with him for at least another day or so. Yeah, he really needs to sit, but I wanted to show you guys the whole process so he'd be done. So he'll be the next, once I get the other mouse done, he will be our next. But like I said, this guy's almost 100% paper. So he's going to take some time to dry. And because he's cracking, and that's all because he's cardboard ears, he doesn't have no support. So he's got to sit. He's going to sit. His bum needs to sit a little bit too. It's kind of cold on him. So we all have Sammy and we have Luther. We'll have to come up with something else for these. But they're just cute little mice. I just like them. I just think they turned out just so cute. You know, something different. And like I said, I really like the lighter color better. I don't know why. Don't you? Don't you like the lighter color? I don't know. Yeah, but it's so cute. Can't wait to see. Yeah, and I got to get with that bunny too. So, hey, Patricia, how are you? So that's what I had for you guys tonight. Now, tomorrow, you guys, I'm on Craft Around the Clock in the morning. Oh, you are following me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's cute. Now, this is what we're going to do tomorrow. We are going to do the chocolate rabbit and the eggs. So we're going to make a chocolate rabbit tomorrow, and we're going to do the eggs. Now, this is a basket I bought at Walmart. This is my Texas Home basket. And these are the flowers I bought at Walmart last year. And so we're going to be doing these. These are going to have lacing on them, but they look like chocolate. Here, I'll show you. These are from a year ago. Thank you, guys. So you do chocolate, whatchamacallits. Aren't they pretty? And this has got my wedding. The little flowers are from my wedding. Isn't it a gorgeous basket? Oh, I love it. I love it. But like I said, we'll do that tomorrow. And that basket is one of those where you can put in, like I've got the cabbage. Like he's got the cabbage in there. I mean the lettuce or the cabbage? Cabbage, I think, in there. Isn't it pretty, Danita? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Tracy, thank you. Yeah, I like the lighter mouse too. Esmeralda just sent me something. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully everything will be okay. Just keep them in your prayers, Chad and Esmeralda. But yeah, so we will work on this. Now we won't do the basket. We're just doing the chocolate bunny and the eggs, okay? I mean, it's a beautiful basket, guys. Look at that. And these purple, I love purple. I think purple's my favorite color. So, but yeah, I don't know. It makes me want to change his color. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yes, the lettuce, I made the lettuce. This is actually cabbage. This is the cabbage. I did a live on it, so it's out there. And then I didn't add the carrots to the basket yet. Or did I? Yes. See, I did add the carrots. I did add the carrots. See the carrots that I made? I added those. Hey, Barb. And there's videos out there, too. The cabbage is Christmas green. You take Christmas green, or no, not this one. That's gloss. Hang on. Guys, I can't wait to be organized one day when I grow up. Where is it? It's called Christmas green. Where is it? Maybe I'm out of it. It's called Christmas green. I think it's apple barrel. And you mix it with water and food coloring, green food coloring. Yeah, all that stuff's out there, guys. So, hey, Rosemary, how are you, sweetie? I probably got paint all over my face. Can't take me anywhere. Go away, all those messages. But yeah, so we're going to do that tomorrow on Craft Around the Clock. That's at 9 o'clock. And then Saturday is, because he is, picture him steampunk 100%. He will be steampunk 100%, guys. So picture this guy in steampunk. Wouldn't he be cool? I'm still trying to remember how I did his face. Aw, thank you, Vay. You're so sweet. So I've got to figure out how, I don't know. I need to learn to videotape myself creating things. I've got paint all over my face. Creating stuff because sometimes I forget. So his ears are made out of wire and foam clay. His face is foam clay and stuff. So yeah, he's adorable. He's one of my favorite. I can't get rid of him. He's gonna stick around because he's gotta remind me how to do things. But picture him with a monocle and all in steampunk. Hey, Rosemary, never too late. You can always catch the replay when we're done. But yes, so steampunk. Picture this whole entire music box steampunk. So see, like his steam box? He's going to be steampunk, but that's Saturday. This is my creation on how to make, it's supposed to move, but it's not because it's not real. But it's supposed to be like he's on a spring. So he's supposed to be just like a jack-in-a-box. That's why he's springy. I don't have him shut down or not. Doesn't he? And I've been dealing with trying to figure out his face again. So I've got to get this mastered before Saturday. So picture fabric in steampunk. Picture his hat in steampunk. He's going to look pretty cool, guys. He's going to look pretty cool. He is the cutest, and I have yet to get his face right, and I don't know what I did. It just breaks my heart. And I keep going. I created a small piece, trying to get his face, and I'm like, that's not the same. So I'm still working on him. Thank you, guys. Hey, Barbara, how are you? So here's our little creation, I could picture a little not military hat, a little Halloween hat, Christmas hat. Of course, though, but don't be surprised if he gets his color changed because I really don't like it. I don't like it. It's too dark. Am I bad or am I just being picky? It just seems too dark. This one is just the perfect mouse color. He's just the perfect. Live bunny in the box. Oh, love the bunny in the box. Yes, he can't go away. He's going to be mine forever because he's just too cute. Now, I kept my Halloween one, too. If you go back to my videos, you'll go see my Halloween one, the ghost. He's so cute. I had to keep him, too. I know. I'll get it, Rosanna. So I'll work on them. So, but yep, so we'll go back one day and we'll finish this little guy. This is the one we made tonight. He's going to take a long time to dry. And then we'll get the bunny, find a day to do the bunny and stuff. So I'm excited. I'm starting to get motivated. I keep seeing Beth putting stuff from Grungy Goodness out there all the time. And I'm like, how does she do it? How does she do it? I mean, I'm a fly by the seat of my pants. But I'm taking these B12, so I'm hoping it's going to help. Isn't the other mouse brown? No, this one is gray. I think I added too much black. He's supposed to be this color. So don't be surprised if he changes colors. He just seems too not a rat. A rat wannabe. Yeah, he's actually gray. And it's the that does it. And I only added a little black, and I think I over added black, but it's nothing surprising. So I'll work on them. So, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'm excited about the bunny coming up too. That one's going to be really adorable. Let me show you. This is the lady's picture. Her name is Teresa Clark. I'll definitely give her the credit after I get it done. Of course, mine's not going to look like that because I don't know how to paint. But that's what I'm working on. No two are alike. Yeah, right, Gloria? So this is what I'm going for. This is her stuff. So I've got to work on coloring and stuff, but this is the one I fell in love with. Now mine won't have the hands up by the face because I'm still learning how to create these things, but you can feel how cold he is. He's really, really, really wet. And she doesn't give instructions on how to do it, so I had nothing to give me guidance. So it's kind of like I fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, thank you, Rosanna. I appreciate you all being here tonight. I really do. And if you're not following Half the Crafters, you guys should give them all a like and a follow. We got to grow our pages. And it just helps everybody grow, watch each other. I try to do the best I can, but I've had 2 weeks of events, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm tired because you try to be there to participate and to be there for each and every crafter, and it's really hard because the body doesn't want to sit that long. But I feel like sometimes I have to because I like to be there for everybody. So it's not, it's only fair. If they can come on yours, and even if they don't, I just feel better about it. So, oh, thank you, Kefany. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. Hey, Camille, how are you? But yeah, so, wow, what time was on? 8 to 9, almost 2 hours. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm starting to do a Beth thing here. She's on for like 4 to 5 hours at a time. I don't think I could do that, though. Yeah, it was exhausting, and it was kind of nice not having to do anything Sunday. I was able to work out in the garage. We went through stuff, got rid of a ton of stuff, cleaned up my garden. I bought all kinds of stuff to put in the garden, onions and more asparagus and all that. So my asparagus, I have one that's like this tall now, and this thing is huge. So it's like they're on steroids. I don't know why, but all of a sudden my asparagus this year is crazy. It's its 4th year, so I should start seeing a lot of asparagus this year. So I'm excited about that. I'm just excited about having a garden and not going anywhere. I told my husband if we go anywhere, it's only a quick weekend excursion because I'm having a garden this year. We said that 2 years, but then you don't expect things to happen in the family and stuff. So, well, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. So I should let you guys go. I got to get off of my feet, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And remember, chocolate eggs and chocolate Easter bunny. Yeah, it is. So, well, guys, I do love you all, and just know I appreciate each and every one of you hanging in there with me tonight, even though I make messes, and I'm like a little kid in a candy store. Oh, asparagus, yes. Oh, yes, I do. This year I should have good quantity. Last year I did, but I forgot I had asparagus because I keep forgetting to check on it because it's up against the house. But I need to get it out to the garden so I don't forget about it. So, okay, guys, I could rattle on all night long. But, hey, I love you all. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye.